So the first step of reviving your feet and getting your lower legs back in order, if you've got pain in your feet, we don't want to do too much load bearing. So the first thing that we're going to do is everything that we can do non-load bearing. So first of all, get your ball and start to discover the sole of your feet. Now you might notice I've got these funky green things on my toes. If you have any sort of bunion or collapsed foot formation, the toe separators really help to activate the bottom of the feet and get your toes back in the right way. We've had lots of cases of bunions that have been improved significantly within a matter of months just by getting the toe separators on there. So you can grab those from the link in our store as well. And we also stock these balls, or find a lacrosse ball, or they're also called massage balls. Just find one. Tennis ball can work too if you find the bottom of your foot is quite sore. A nice starting point can be the tennis ball. So all we're doing is rolling along the arch of the foot. We don't want to be going over any bones too hard because it's not nice, obviously. So just give yourself a nice foot massage. That's step one. Step two, just get a little bit more dexterity in the toes and just play around with the ball. Big toe up, little toes down, little toes up, big toe down, and just start to discover how it feels to use your toes independently of each other. That's it. So, second step, after you've felt your feet a little bit, for a start is we need to get a little bit of fresh blood to the area. But our feet are always down, so they get stagnant. So the first thing we're going to do, if you can't lie on the floor, I'm just showing it on the bench. Whatever you want to do it lying on your bed, lying on your bench. It's my flossing toe point. So we just want to hold the back of the leg. If you can't reach the back of your leg, use a towel or something to hold the leg up and just get that foot a little bit higher than your knee. And then all we're going to do is point the toes and squeeze the back of the leg and then pull the toes up like we're trying to touch them to our shin and squeeze the front of the leg. This is within your abilities. If you can't point too hard, you're just looking for a squeeze and then pull up, squeeze. You'll get better range as you do it more. This is great for varicose veins. It's great for people with compartment syndrome or intermittent claudication, it was also called, where blood and fluid gets stuck down in the lower leg. So we want to do this until it gets warm and burny, or 60 seconds, whichever one comes first really. And point, squeeze, pull, squeeze, and keep going. 60 seconds on each leg. Then we're going to use our other favourite tool, which is the Posture Pro, and we're just going to loosen up those calves a little bit. So we just want to get where your Achilles turns into calf muscle, that's where it is on there, and then we're going to just do the same thing, point and pull, and we're going to give ourselves a little bit of a massage, and we just move that around underneath the calf muscle. We can give it a little bit of a maneuver like this. Again, this is just the entry level. It's not all that tricky to do. We're not getting up and down off the floor to do it. Point and pull and gentle rub. You'll find spots where there's more pain or a knot, as we'd call it. So focus on those points with the pull and point, and you'll find that you'll loosen it off a lot easier. So we're just going to do that on both legs for about 60 seconds each. Massage them. And then the cool thing with this is we can also do the front of the shin. And if we hadn't lost our dowel rod, there's a bit of dowel rod goes through this and you can actually use it to roll. But it's a great tool, the Posture Pro, for releasing the lower leg without having to get up and down and being all clumsy with the foam roller. So we do that, and then we go back, another set of the flossing toe point. So we're lying back down again, put your timer on for 60 seconds, and off we go. Point, pull, again. If you need the towel, use the towel. If you can't, pull your leg all the way up there for flexibility. Then our last thing which will help you get your leg up further, is we're back to our ball, tennis ball, whatever that is, and we're finding tightness in the back of the leg and the bum. So we're just going to put it under there and give ourselves a little bit of a massage around. You might like to cross your legs over, and then also in the back of the leg here. So what I like to do with this one is find those lumps, ooh yeah, and then straighten the leg out. Find that knot in there and then straighten the leg out, squeeze the front. The more we squeeze the front, it loosens off the back. So we do about 60 seconds on each side, just finding those knots and loosening them off with your massage ball. Then we go one more final set of the toe point and then you're done. When you stand up, you've got fresh legs.